Politikin With Kings with your hosts, Flu, Q, and McB.
Welcome back to Politikin With Kings. I'm Flu. I'm here with my boys Mike B and Q. What's going on, y'all?
What up?
What y'all been up to since the last time we met and gave these people this content?
Man, you know the usual, the same thing. You know, working, kids, working. You know what I'm saying? The usual routine. You know what I'm saying? Much change for real. How about y'all?
I mean, hold on, Mike. I know you've been dealing with
Yeah.
a couple losses this past week, last few days, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
how you doing?
For now I'm cool. Like I know how to suppress stuff, which is bad for real, but it's very bad. But I'll deal with them when I get to the, you know what I'm saying, until I get to that point. Other than that, I'm just one day at a time.
Q, what's been going on, man?
Just working, man. Just focusing on me, man. Every day, trying to make myself a better me. That's pretty much what I do. How about you, though, bro?
Like I said last time y'all heard me, I was going through a little something, but like Mike said, you deal with them punches that's thrown at you and just continue to build yourself. Just make yourself better. And like Q said, just be the best Flu I could be. Well, Dion, best Flu I could be. Because, that's the way it got to be. But at the same time, I said, just being better coming. I'm on IR right now because, took a knee to the knee, man. But you don't recover as fast once you get up in age. So
you said to be real on something. I was injured last time. You injured. Be real.
MVP in this motherfucker doing too much.
Yeah, I wasn't about to give up, but I'm gonna listen to Don, my bro, and Q to sit down. Cause in my head, I'm like, I want to go give somebody else's bucket that need me, but it was whatever.
And pick a whole leg in the process.
Your knee was looking like this little block piece. Like, sit down or stretch it out or something.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. When swole, do not stretch it out. Don't make it worse.
Right, man. I was feeling like Jarvis off a Hard Knock, bro. I don't care. Everybody hurt out here. I gotta play. I don't care if I ain't getting paid for this shit, but I'm gonna be out here. Nah, let me stop playing. I set my black ass down.
Right. First Q, now you. Like,
bro, I'm telling you, bro. We need to start signing contracts out here, bro. To play outside on Sunday.
I'm never coming down there now. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come next time. Like, you know what? I seen that picture on Instagram. Yo, ass the ice pack. I said, you know what? I quit.
No, next time I'm gonna start doing D-Wade shit. Like put the knee pads on.
As soon as you done hooping.
No, when I'm playing, about the little padded knees. You ain't got playing.
It'll be slow as fuck on the court.
Alright. But for real, on a more serious note, we lost another great one, in my opinion, to Mr. Mac Miller.
That's sad, man.
We want to send out the condolences to his family.
Definitely.
I say he was young, 26.
26.
It's tough.
I feel like, I was sharing with my brother, I feel like if you famous and you got an entourage with you and they really fuck with you and they down for you, they do anything to keep you off drugs. Like, I feel like, not necessarily blaming them, but it's like, y'all gotta take some responsibility for that. Like, y'all with the dude every day. Like, y'all seeing what he's doing. Like, it's sad, man. Just, like, drugs is undefeated, bro. Like,
oh, yeah, definitely.
I think it's just the game, period. Like, you got, in a game, they expect something out of you. So, like, if you're not giving them that, you're not yourself. So he might have been into substance abuse that got him up there or whatever. But to stay at that level, he probably felt like I had to keep doing it, or like you said, the entourage around him, and it just got out of whack, and now we're here today.
Right.
So,
you see the video of J. Cole crying?
No, I ain't seen the video. No.
That shit was like, he been promoting that, like,
that drug shit.
The drug shit in the industry, like, so it was like crazy to see him, like, Mac Miller really affected everybody. I really didn't listen to him. I listened to him in the era where he was hot, but
Man,
recently I didn't.
I used to listen to him. He used to have a show on MTV.
See, I stopped listening to him.
I just always been a Mac Miller guy. But like I said, R.I.P. Mac Miller. Sending condolences to his family and friends and just the whole industry period. Because like I said, they lost another good one. But you know, being Politikin with Kings, we gotta come with the great content, man. It's been something going on. I don't know if y'all, how much y'all got into it, but the whole Matt Barnes and his ex Gloria with the whole child endangerment thing.
It's crazy.
What's y'all thoughts on that? Like, how do y'all feel? Like, do you feel like he was wrong, she was wrong, or they collectively was wrong? Like,
I think it was a form of miscommunication. Like if you she probably assumed that it's a weekend with the kids, and say like, well, no, it's my weekend with the kids, so that that's like a big argument.
yeah, but she I believe it was a court order that this weekend was for him.
Right, but she probably got.
So she probably just said, forget the letter, she ain't pay attention.
Being petty. It's Labor Day weekend. She wanted her kids, like, but you gotta follow court orders.
Right.
Y'all put yourself in this predicament where y'all letting the court settle y'all differences. You gotta stick to it, and ultimately it cost her the custody. I was reading, she only get 4 hours to kick it with her own kids. Like,
yeah.
4 hours
That's
is not enough time.
But the way it was, like, you know, the whole child endangerment did that to it.
Yeah.
Like, so you know, that's a effect of what you cause of hopping in the car, following them, blocking them in. Like, now you only get to have your kids for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So technically, at the end of the day, Matt Barnes won anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he was doing the right thing of following court order to pick up his kids, and she came early, but like now, at the end of the day, he's technically won. No matter who fought, it really was. Like, they could have had an argument before then. She like, you know what? I'm gonna beat him up there to get the kids. But whatever it is, like I said, whatever. Like I said before, like, what does it matter? Like, I know you argue, but you just hurt yourself by being in your kid's life as much time as you want to.
Right. Then you then the kid gets to see that too. Kid gets to you being crazy, and then you see going to jail. Like, it's too much.
That's trauma to them.
Right, because that's something that a kid, or even now, like, if you go back, it's going to be that one memory that you're going to remember forever. It's like, man, my mom did this, like, you know what I'm saying?
Acting crazy.
And you don't want to see that. Like, you know, we all been through that, maybe with our, you know, family or whatever the case is, and be like, you remember something that happened, like, that was drastic. So,
right.
If you follow this whole story of their relationship, how it ended, like, a lot of people, like, if you read the comments and stuff, a lot of people, like, bash Matt Barnes for going at Derek Fisher and all that stuff. Like, y'all remember, like, Derek Fisher was that nigga's teammate.
Yeah.
Like, that's crossing the line. Like,
that's like us. If I was to go talk to one of y'all exes or something, that's fucked up.
That's what I don't know what I'll do. Like, one of my niggas is randomly start talking to my girl, like,
yeah.
Right. It's just it's like a guy code. It's off limits though. Like, that's just
my guy. What you doing, my guy?
no, man.
Like I said, but it only got put into the public eye because it's Derek Fisher and Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
Like, this stuff probably going all the time. You know, like, it's like I said, it's just guy code. Like, you know, you're not about to just talk to my ex and me not have an issue with it,
right.
Unless I don't really care about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what? 3 months cool. You don't be mean shit for you. 3 months, man. 3 months, bro.
Kids, like 2 kids.
They married.
They were married, right?
They were married. Yeah.
Like, it make you think, like, the whole time, like, this nigga
plotting and shit.
Like, we could have been on road trips. Derek Fisher. I think around that time, Derek Fisher was probably injured.
That's
like,
terrible.
Back at home, like, this is a lot of things that can go through your head. Like, I would have reacted the same way for real. Like, that shit corny, man.
That's another thing. Like, you think about with the kids, like, with social media and stuff now. 10 years from now, when they actually like know what's going on, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're the kids of such and such," and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna still just travel with them forever, which is also just a sad thing. But anyways, on top of that, like, what do you think it is? Like, is there a place you should stop where if you break up with someone, just like let it go, or like just how you supposed to just deal with that? Like, what you think?
It depends on the situation.
Right.
If you got kids involved, if you don't want to be with your girl, or if the girl don't want to be with her dude, it should be a respect level of co-parenting to where you ain't got to get the court involved, because you spending more money getting the court involved.
Man, what?
To be
And now
honest.
it's all in your business.
And they all in your business. Then you got, like, it's the social media era. You got everybody in your business now. Like, this is a certain respect level you gotta get between the two.
Right. Yeah. Cause, like you said, the situation. Like, if you put in like 10 to 15 years with somebody and they just all of a sudden want to break up, like, well, man, okay. And then when you decide this, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it like, nah, bro, or nah, girl, you ain't. What you mean you want to break up? It's 15 fucking years of my time that we invested. Even with kids, no kids, like, we spent 15, 16 years together. And all of a sudden you want to break up? Why?
Yeah.
Like, why?
I hate that. You ain't got no explanation. Like, what is...
It's summertime now again, and
that's high school shit.
I feel like, you know, Instagram is cover season over with. It's hot, so I want to be a thot again. So I feel smothered with you.
Oh, man.
I'm like, dang.
Oh, so they what? Oh, they want to come back when it get cold. Y'all want another warm body to rub next to.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck out my face.
I don't know you no more.
Right, no.
Yeah. But no, I just feel like personally, like, relationship is just all about, it got to be about a maturity level. Because like I said, two immature people just not going to work at the end of the day. Because it's just like.
Both parties got to want it.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Like both parties got to want the same thing. Like, I mean, you could say we want the same thing when we first start talking. But then if you're not ready for that to go there, you up and down with it. It's like, well, I did want to at first, but now it's getting too serious. So I don't know, like, boom, this happened before on the same thing with so and so, and it didn't work out. So I'm kind of hesitant with the, you know what I'm saying, with us now. So it's like you dig yourself in a deeper hole trying to figure stuff out with somebody when you just kept it as, hey, what's up, type level thing. But people fall in love with that reality of being in love. Like, people don't really love for real. They be like, well, some people won't help. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, well, I think I want love because I see love where everybody else, all my friends in love, she about to get married, I want the same thing. Or, and then you in a situation where you like, this nigga crazy, or this bitch crazy. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, like, this motherfucker's crazy. So it's like, you want that idealistic love without the problems. And the problems do basically the foundation of everything. If you can get through the problems, when not, you gotta make it through the problems. Like, hey, it's meant to be. If not, it's like you can't let certain things trigger a flag in your head. Like, oh no, I don't want this no more.
Right.
Like, nah, people be like, man, I bet in like a year with your ass, and you out with some 2 years, you out with some, they ain't feel a certain way. You could have been said something.
Right. That's in time.
Yeah, because they, not just saying women, but people just like to have things sit in the back of their mind and just let it build up and build up. And then that's when you say, like, you've been together for 15 years and be like, I don't want to be with you no more. You be like, God damn, like,
when was this?
like,
when was this? Like,
like, oh, I just knew for a while I just didn't want it. I'm like, now you'd be like, shit, did I not know something?
Like, we bought a house.
Right. We got houses, kids.
We got joint accounts. Like, what's up? Like, come on now.
So do y'all feel like that's more of a female? Like, do females mainly do that, or do you like hear about guys doing that?
I think I don't say it's 50-50. I think once you lack consistency relationship, it start like, oh, he went like this before, and this ain't no more, or she used to do this, but now it's like it's going down. So they ain't as consistent anymore. So you lose interest in somebody because like, man, we doing the same thing. Now we stagnant. So what we gonna do now?
Mm-hmm.
Like you ain't doing this. You ain't giving this. You ain't trying to go beyond the call, the duty. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go beyond what we are trying to do. Is like we just playing house.
Right.
Like it's boring now, so you lose interest.
You saying you should tie that knot when it's necessary, or
I'm saying you need to.
Or you talking about within a marriage as well?
Yeah, I mean it's both.
I think it's more like it could be. You don't have to just tie a knot. I think it's just more of that bond you build with that person, and if you feel like this person is raw, like this person like really gets me. Yeah, I think like it's like back to what I was saying, like it's just a maturity thing. Like if y'all both this is what y'all want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because every day not gonna be sunny in a relationship.
Right.
So it's like if that you gotta know in them gloomy days that stuff gonna blow over. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
No, but it's funny because like little shit turn to petty arguments.
Yeah.
And petty arguments
is like
be like yeah.
I feel like once you in a relationship, the little shit
piss you off.
It piss you off, but it also make you appreciate the relationship you have. Like the little things. Like a girl, like I don't know about y'all, but y'all can be chilling with y'all girls and stuff, and like she popping a pimple on your back, or
that shit aggravating, bro.
She like scratching your back, or like getting something out your eye or something like that. That's a sign that she love your ass, cause like a female touching puss, yeah. Like, come on, man. Like it's little shit like that, like you cherish with it in a relationship. I feel like
that's not gonna make it for real. Ain't gonna lie.
A lot of relationships they don't see the little things. They always like they look to social media like, oh, mainly female. I ain't gonna even lie. Mainly females. They look to social media like, oh, my friend got married, or my friend dude took her this, that. Like,
and we at home all damn time.
It's not them. Like, this is our shit.
That's one thing. Not to get off topic of relationships. Like, it's just social media. Like, they're not posting pictures of them arguing. They're not posting pictures of them not having fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just a glimpse of what they're doing. You can't take that and run with it and be like, well, my relationship ain't great because we ain't doing this. That picture was taken. They took 5 minutes out their day or whatever the case was to get a picture in. That's not the rest of the 23 hours that they do that stuff for. So just don't base your relationship off of that. You know what I'm saying? If you and your partner have something good going, work on what y'all got good going and add more in so it don't get that just regular consistency and complacent and just being blah. Just continue to add on to that relationship. If it's traveling, if it's getting whatever you guys do, like get together spiritually, whatever the case is, like you just gotta continue to build that relationship. And you don't have no problem. Everybody gonna argue. But like I wrote, what was it, like 2 weeks ago on my post, Philippians 1:18. What does it matter at the end of the day? Especially with these little small petty arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like what does it matter? Like, oh, you left your toothbrush on the sink. Like what does it matter?
You're gonna be annoyed for 5 minutes.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you sit back and think about it like this stuff not really that serious. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Just continue to just love each other, man. Don't worry about the outside, cause that's the whole thing. If y'all look at each other in y'all eyes, and y'all know like this is what I want, this is what I want to be. Forget the rest of the eyeballs that's looking in on y'all, cause that's just gonna obviously they'll bring negativity when they see you positive about something. So
relationship is life, period. Like you grow in a relationship just like you grow in life. Like I feel like first before you get in a relationship, the two of y'all in a relationship, y'all gotta love yourself before y'all can love each other. Like if you don't love yourself,
and that's what it is too. Like
you can't love nobody.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Like you can't fully grow with someone else if you won't fully grow with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like people be with me. I ain't gonna lie with me before. Like I said, I suppress stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so I try to move on in a way so I can hide, run from certain stuff. So then I do that, and then it don't work out because I don't take time for myself to get myself together. And then I'm like, man, the fuck, I be going off and shit. And it's like, well, dude, sit the fuck down. Like, chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hard at it. I'm chill out. So, but with that being said, you definitely got to be 100,000,000% ready within yourself to be able to give fully to somebody else, especially when you just like, well, F it, I'm gonna just hopefully it pass. If you don't have no pass, then what? You in the same cycle of you can't break because you don't take that time for yourself and figure out what you want to do or how you want to, or you're not comfortable with yourself to the point you like, well, now I'm fully ready to do something. Then I say fail because you're trying to rush stuff. When you rush stuff, it's like, well, it ends how you started.
I think it's important to build a friendship first.
Yeah, date.
Date. Get to know the person.
Right. Trust me, you would know after the first month.
Yeah.
2 months, like,
First week, for real.
First week.
You start picking up little habits. It's like she always late when y'all trying to kick it, or if she not trying to pay the bill. Like me.
He funny, bro.
I'm just that's just me. Like me, I'll pay the bill.
You pay the bill.
I was taught, I wasn't taught, but I was told. Like my older cousins and stuff used to tell me, like, you take out a girl, and I still use it to this day. You take out a girl, y'all first start talking. You pay for it the first 3 times. You know what I'm saying? After that 4th time, it's her turn. You know what I'm saying? But you don't be like, yo, you gonna pay, or you just test her, like test the waters with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just
oh, I ain't know. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you was gonna pay all the time.
You gotta keep it fair in a relationship.
I hate. But you're the man.
I hate that shit too.
But you're the man. You gotta do everything. You're the man.
Like, nah. This is
look now. 2018. Stuff supposed to be more equal. Hell no. You got a job too, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry.
It's ways.
My thing is this, like, let me do it.
Mm.
Don't tell me to do it. Oh, because you're a man, you gotta do it. Like,
Don't
let me do it.
Don't do that.
I mean, it's special when I do it out of the blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you sweet. Do this. And they ask sweet because I tell you to do it. That's why you did it. Like,
then you sound like you ain't appreciative.
Right, like, goddamn, cuz I did it for you. Right.
But
I tell you to do it. That's why you did it. Man,
I know for me, it's relationships. I'm in a current relationship, as we all are. And we got that little curve where we're in a relationship where you do have problems and you trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Like, we're arguing over the dumbest shit. And I'm learning from myself is like, you change, like as you in a relationship and years come upon that relationship, shit changes, you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying earlier, you trying to find that balance of what's the next step in the relationship. And I feel with me, I'm maturing and getting to know myself more, and I'm trying to find that balance of getting to know myself in a relationship. And it's kind of hard, it's kind of tough because
definitely.
But don't you feel better about that? Because like before, as in like you was not as mature.
Yeah.
It's like now it seems like your relationship might be just a little bit more smoother.
Yeah, I feel better because I'm admitting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of like holding it in, like.
Instead of holding it in.
First step is admitting your problem.
You feel better admitting it, like, you got shit that you trying to accomplish, and I got shit I'm trying to accomplish.
Right.
So let's, like, do it together and put it together so we can get our shit accomplished for our future. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like fighting over it.
Yeah. I mean, I hate. That's why I hate when you trying to build right, and y'all get to like a little roadblock. You trying to figure out what's going on? Why arguing? And she like, I mean, you should know already. I'm like, bruh.
We don't. I asked you.
Right. It's like.
And they
bruh,
think you be lying though. Like,
bruh,
I don't know.
I'll be dead ass. I'll be dead ass. Like,
that's what make you more mad, bro.
What's going on? Like, you should already know that. Female, what's going on, man? Like, what's going on, man?
Then you try to like leave her alone, and she get more mad. Like, what do you want me to keep nagging you, asking you, knowing you're not gonna tell me what's wrong with you, or leave your ass alone? Like,
it's nothing.
I hate that shit.
Wake
Don't
up,
tell me it's nothing.
But wake up to like a novel, text messages.
Bruh,
Chapter 1, you ain't shit. Chapter 2, get it together. Like, god damn. I asked your ass last night what's
When you
going on.
get that FaceTime, like, why did you do this? Like, why you ain't talk about it when we was face to face?
Right.
I'm at home now.
We together, you should know. No, bro.
I don't.
Whatever go on in your head, we don't always know. Like,
Bruh,
we all think we lying for real. Like, we
females
don't
are
know.
Rubik's Cube. Like, you think you figure out, oh shit, it's a green in my orange. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you gotta keep, it's impossible.
Women are tough, man. They gonna turn around and flip it on us. Like, you guys, make it hard on us.
You're the man again.
You
gotta
you can
playing
see-
the blame game.
Yeah.
Period. Like, let that shit go.
that and also that and what I done for you versus what I done for you. Like we together. We're supposed to do that. Well, I did this first, and I did this. I do that.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, I do the same thing too.
I can say me and my girl do that a lot. We always pinpoint on what each other do, which is stupid.
Yeah,
At
definitely.
the
Yeah.
end of the day, you making yourself more mad, and I'm making
Right.
myself more mad. Like, it's dumb.
Right. But yeah, man. But how when you in love, you nigga, I scratch your back, scratch your foot.
You just gotta continue to, both sides gotta continue to bring what they can to the table, and after that, everything will fall in line where it should be. You guys live happily ever after. Like I said. Well, on that note, that's the show. But before we get out of here, we're gonna have some shout outs. Mike, do you have any shout outs? Q, whoever wanna start?
I'm just shout out my family. You know what I'm saying? We're going through a tough time. We had 2 deaths in the family this week. One Tuesday, my stepbrother got gunned down, and then my big cousin, I believe he had a heart attack this morning. So we're trying to figure out what happened with that. Other than that, just keep my family in prayer. That's about it.
All right, well, I'll go. I have 2 for the day. 2 separate ones. First, I want to shout out my mom and my dad, Mary Horton and Lance Llewellyn. Like, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here today. I know it sounds cliche, like, oh, okay, I'm going to shout out my parents. But no, for real, like, they always just bust their ass so me and my brother could have what we had. Like, obviously they had their issues like we all do, but they knew, like, we going to go to work, make sure they got everything that they wanted. We was kind of spoiled, like, growing up, but like I said, they always just bust they back to like making sure that we were all good. So like I said, a shout out to them. Next person I want to shout out, like, we got closer over the last almost 3 years, dating her daughter. But I want to shout out Mrs. Shanita Pope. She's the owner of EP Style in Euclid. When she does hair, like I said, we gonna.
Where at Euclid?
I said 200, somewhere around there, right by that.
It'd be in the bio.
It'd be in the bio.
It'd be in the
I
bio.
don't want to mess with that, what I'm saying? Because I don't really go in there because I don't really have no reason to. They don't like your beauty.
I mean, some do though. Some do.
Not this one.
Not this
It
one.
seems like when I walk in there, they get quiet. You know what I'm saying? But no, like I said, I want to shout
This
her
man
out.
in here.
She's doing her thing. Black woman, business owner in Cleveland.
I want to shout out my little brother, Marquise Lorenz Lewis.
The whole
Either
name.
way, at school right now at Grove City College in PA. Grove City, PA. You can follow him at Keys Official. That's QUIS .official. Just want to shout him out. That's my guy. I love you, bro. He watches our show. He always giving me pointers to get to the guys. I appreciate you, man.
100.
And everything I do is for, you, mom, dad. And lastly, I want to shout out Dariana. Shout out her business out the first episode. I want to shout her out as my girl, you know what I'm saying?
Relationships, baby.
She'll beat your ass, don't do it.
She know what it is. But on the serious note, yeah, man. It's been 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep rocking. That's all I gotta say.
All right,
Love y'all.
Before we get out of here, we want to shout out to all of our new subscribers.
Oh, you definitely.
Like I said, they jumped a little bit.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Not to downplay the people that subscribe from day one, because we love y'all too. But really, thank y'all. We trying to get some steam here. Like, we're gonna continue to bring this content. Please like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that friend to tell their kids that go to school. Whatever the case is, make sure y'all tell them. And I love y'all, and we out.
Yeah. One love.
Welcome to Politikin With Kings. You are fool. Welcome to Politikin With Kings. With your hosts, Flu, Q, and Mac B.